NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. For the right to head to Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56, it's time for the NFC Championship game. Here we go. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 40. 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Saints. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start, but a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team.
I don't know, because it seemed like every single time, I felt like there was an opening every single time I got kickoff returns, but I just never could hit it.
Is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
I think he's just trying to take the safe route at first. That's what he's trying to do. But you can't be safe. But hey, he almost won. Hey, he almost won. So it's kind of like, yeah, like you can't really talk about it right now.
Now second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside, but he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On third and long, it's Kaepernick. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And his defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Back to throw. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now it's Fields. Flush to his right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. Tries to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Fucking lag, god damn it.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify.
Usually
things happen in the second half or later in the game.
Jenkins been complaining about these niggas all year, bro.
Here in the first half.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Brandon Graham just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
I'm telling you, they got some shit, bro.
Like him, you've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Second down, here's Barkley again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
3rd and 2, Fields.
The fuck? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6.
Cam, I did not want to throw it to him. I was not trying to throw it to him.
So much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them. That big play right there.
Oh, my God, damn.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line.
Touchdown! Cole Beasley.
Hey, brother, there's some sleepers in the draft, too. So.
And the Saints add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0.
14, Falcons, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Hey, Mar, you playing your game against the Dolphins? How's it going?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Sure that balance in real life. Sure, hopefully.
2nd and 10.
I hope not, because we gotta trade like every single draft pick we got for that nigga, and then our cap space gonna get. It's like a bunch of reasons why I don't really want him that bad.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I'd rather the cap space in the draft picks than just Deshaun, because we have a whole bunch of holes that I don't think he can just fix.
A couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jerry Hughes providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Sam Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Yo, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football.
Why are you mad about that?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Now it's Barkley. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
You screen sharing? Okay.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Look at his stats. Yeah, exactly.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Just look at McCole Hardman stats. I'll answer your questions about his overall. I ain't gonna lie.
On second down, here's Barkley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Here's Fields. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Yo, did he bail as soon as she got snapped?
Hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it.
Yeah, he bailed.
Accomplished.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's third down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And that one's spanning an even 65 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats.
I hope not, man.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Bro, I'm seeing it on the timeline. Niggas are actually trying them shits.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly.
Yo,
he will find his man Ruggs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
When you're
are they really loose ankles though? Like really?
To get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Escaping
I don't like KFC.
Right. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out.
Only reason.
No, here comes
all right, fair enough. Only reason that we eat KFC because they gave my dad a scholarship back in the day. And he was like, "You gotta stay loyal. They gave me a scholarship." That shit nasty, bro. Nah, his dad worked there and they gave him a scholarship to go to college. So, yeah, fuck that nigga though.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And open here is Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. They can use a shot in the arm, something a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Kaepernick now to throw. That's swung out to Mostert. And he gets it down to the 32. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go, D. Mike.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Jerry Hughes able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now from way back there after the sack, it's 3rd and goal, a long 3rd and goal. Now Kaepernick. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
That makes sense though, because Zach can actually face the front and shoot. So. I respect him for. I respect him for actually like to be actually willing to not a lot of niggas doing that after like the year he had last year.
As always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 56 in LA. Fields throw here pulled in by Beasley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Saints first down.
On first down, Fields.
God damn,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points?
Damn, Allen, why don't you say some shit, nigga? Like you just in here.
And change the momentum.
Here's Kaepernick. And he comes back with one complete. And the Falcons are looking at first and goal as he's tackled
that's not yesterday.
all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kylan Granson. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Oh, so he did it. Oh, so he did it again.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play. Meanwhile, Fields' throw here on target to Hurst. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh,
to throw is Fields. And that's complete to Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Fields throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 50, here's Fields. That's the tight end Hurst with it. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
God damn it.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 36. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Flushed out right.
Of course.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 33. McPherson's kick is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Our 2 squads making their final adjustments prior to the 2nd half kick. Which team will be the one standing as NFC champions at the end? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have work to do in this 2nd half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. The carry here for the big tight end. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw him off sides?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively.
Man.
And they've got it run across midfield. Down
hey, yo, good pass, bro.
Good pass.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this
shit took some balls too. So I gotta respect that.
And they're off to a fast start here.
Yeah, that's it. That took some balls. I can't even imagine.
It's Mostert, and a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 33-yard line.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's not going to get the first down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
He'll buy some time right. This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Got me out the motherfucker.
And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Falcons 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here. As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
They'll run on first
down.
down.
Come the fuck on.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now a throw here, hauled in. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Saints.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Barkley. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Fields throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away.
Oh, my God.
What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to
that's gonna be a definite, bro. That's gonna be a definite.
I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Ugh, god damn.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This is intercepted, and that should do it.
I feel you. I ain't mad at you. I mean, obviously, I ain't mad at you, so.
And the
I was ready. I was ready for it though. I was ready for it though. So.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback.
Oh shit!
Everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way.
Hopefully.
But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's
hey,
not
whoa!
the death knell for them by any stretch. Now they got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 67 yards on the ground for him so far. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense. Right? Just take care of it.
Yeah, that kickoff return definitely set the tone, bro. That shit definitely set the tone. Shit definitely set the tone.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just
I was like, oh, it's one of them games for me. I was like, yeah, it's one of them games for me. I was like, yeah, it's...
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters.
Yeah, we can. Cause like, I feel like niggas want to get the off season ready.
And D-line wearing down fourth.
Which team you gonna join, bro?
That's not a guy they want to see consistently. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the
yeah, it would be perfect. We had just one other
NFC team
that was
but he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Barkley, a first down and more. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. A handoff to Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
On second down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down here, and that is
G fucking G, man.
This was the goal before they started the season.
Oh, man.
Play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, nah, I wasn't playing with you. It's like, I was, because all my confidence